Have no fear, our God is here. Elana, today's our wedding day, and today is about Jesus. It's always about Jesus. We stand in the spotlight because of what he did, and the glory goes to him. As great and mighty and powerful as he is, he cares deeply, deeply for us. He longs for us to be in a relationship with him in a way that we were designed for, without fear, without shame, full of joy and full of glory. Today is such a joyful day. It's a day where we tell the kingdom of God and those who oppose the kingdom that Michael and Elana stand together as one. They stand together as one heart under King Jesus. I promise you, Elana, I will stand with you through it all. You, me, looking to Jesus. We are walking into eternity, and I'll both lead you and serve you. I'm going to love and sacrifice because you, Elana, are worth it. I've seen today coming for a long time. Since I held your hand on a basketball court and drew it out with chalk, I could not have picked a better partner than you. It's you that I love. It's you that I want to be close to. It's you that I want to laugh with. It's you that I want to care for. It's you, Elana, my bride and my wife. I love you so much.
Dear Michael, this day is finally here, the day that we've both been praying about individually for years. Michael, God has shown us yet again that he is enough. And he cares very deeply about what our hearts truly crave. And my heart has been longing to form a relationship with you my entire life. To me, the process of handing you this journal is symbolic. It's a symbol of giving you all I have to offer, with no more secrets allowed. As I get the honor and privilege of becoming your wife today, you get the honor and privilege of knowing the fullness of my heart, both the good and the bad. Michael, it's your heart that's so madly in love with Jesus that's attractive to everyone around you and to me. You're intentional, you're wise, you're a lover of people and a friend to all. You're the best listener I know. You're attentive to the needs of those around you, and especially me. You know what I need even before I know what I need. You are the man I've prayed for, and God has fulfilled his promises to me by giving me you. And while I definitely can't promise perfection or that life will be easy, I can promise that Jesus will be with me every step of our marriage, giving me the strength that I require to serve you and be the best wife I can.
Michael tells me that initially he saw Elana as a forbidden love. And Michael, being Michael, began what he would later term due diligence on Elana, and he liked what he saw. As for Elana, according to my sources, she had crushes on two guys in her community group, neither of which were Michael. Fortunately for Michael, Elana invited their group to a neutral location, a location known for its ambiance, and as the place where a woman can vet potential suitors outside of the confines of a community group, the bowling alley. Apparently on the night of bowling, Michael was on fire with the jokes because he officially made it into slot number 3 on Elana's crush list. And after bowling, Michael began to magically show up alone at places where Elana was, and she began to feel sorry for him and invited her into her friend group because she thought he didn't have any friends. And the seeds of a romance were planted.
Michael, before I even share my vows, I want to take a moment to thank you. Thank you for choosing to take a risk on me. Thank you for displacing your pride and bringing humility to the table on day one. Thank you for treating me like a daughter of the King since the first day we met. Thank you for encouraging me to strive for the right things. One of our favorite authors, Bob Goff, said, "We're invited because we're loved, not because we earned it." And you've always told me that you love me for who I am and not for what I do. And most of all, thank you for being consistent. For the last 335 days, I've seen you model consistency. I've received 56 requests for dates, 335 good night texts, and 334 good morning texts. You missed one day and you felt terrible about it, but don't worry, you can't be perfect. Missing one out of 670 is practically a perfect ACT score.
Elana, since our first date, I noticed you were different. And it wasn't the difference that comes from being a homeschooler or someone who is schooled at home. And it's not a different of someone who sings her heart out to Grease on the Dixon Street karaoke bar. I noticed you're different in other ways, better ways. You have a joy and a spirit that operates with a freedom that's remarkable. You walk through life with a confidence that allows you to be yourself, and I've fallen in love with that. You are able to look at life's problems and see past them, looking instead to your God and seeing His strength and recognizing that He's in control, not you. I've realized this didn't come naturally, but you fought for this, grabbing a hold of your God in tough times and not letting go, letting Him take your faith deeper and grow it stronger.
Since you have given yourselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, I pronounce that you're husband and wife. I'm guessing you would like to kiss your bride. You may. And what God has joined together, let none ever separate. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct and great pleasure to introduce you to Michael and Elana Owens.